All right, guys, it's been a very, very long time. Way too long. Okay. But there's a reason for that. All right. Look, I have been busy, both at work, mostly work stuff, kind of, just because I've been working these weekend shifts now. A lot of them, a lot more than I would have liked. But also, too, because I was waiting on some new equipment, which you can kind of see. We're looking really good. I really like that. Man, we're looking pretty good. The way this stuff is like really crispy. But yeah, it was just mostly just hardware stuff. Cause as you all know, right, be struggling not having my stream just glitch out on me or act crazy. So I finally decided to like try and get that fixed. So I got me new monitors. That has nothing to do with the glitching. But uh there's some rearrangements, right? I'm gonna try to use the desktop computer now for the streamer. Laptop is going to be what I run the other stuff on, and eventually I don't have it set up quite yet. I just finished building it. It took me a month to build it, but my first computer build, I built a NAS server. It was with a Jonesbo N5 case. It was like massive. It was a huge case. I put 3 RTX 3060 cards in there. I used the EATX motherboard that has 2 CPU slots, right? 96 gigs of RAM. It's very first computer build ever, and my god, am I excited, right? I finally did all of the pre-checks I wanted to do, mem testing, right, to make sure all the hardware was good, because I was getting some rather cheap hardware like the like the RAM and the hard drives. But you know, the mem tests, pre-check the hard drives, right? So that's when you fill them up with a bunch of zeros, which 2 terabyte hard drives, they only take like about, I think it was like about 8 or 9 hours to do a pre-check on a 2 terabyte hard drive. So and I started off with 2 terabytes of something small just because it was my first build. Eventually I'm gonna upgrade to like larger ones for that particular system. But if you think about it, right, so 8 hours, 8 or 9 hours for 2 terabytes. So then like my QNAP server has like 4 8 terabyte hard drives, right? And then I think like the biggest you can get is like somewhere around like 20, like reasonably, while like spending way too much money, even though you could argue $300 to $400 is a bit much. But right, so you're talking about days of like maintenance, I guess you can call it like a maintenance check on a hard drive that big. So there was a lot. It was a lot to learn, a lot to do. And yeah, everything is looking, so everything will almost be fully fixed. Right now we're still struggling. I can already see it right now. Well, why see? But I only like just did the transition part to the PC. Now eventually I'm gonna offset it or offload it over to the restreamer on the NAS server, but I haven't gotten a chance to set that up yet. So, and in case you've been wondering why I'm looking up, so I have 3 monitors, 3 actual monitors and then some extra like screen devices. And then like I have one like regular 4K monitor, 32-inch up top here, and then I got a portrait right here that I have sharing with my laptop screen. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna bore you too much with that. I ain't gonna bore you. Just know that your boy's been like doing a lot of creative building. Okay, doing a lot of creative.